There was a position for a medical manager, and it said Planned Parenthood was hiring, and I knew they did abortions, but I applied for it, and the pay was so lucrative. But I applied, and they called. I worked at Planned Parenthood for about 8 or 9 months. They never told me that I would be counting pieces of a baby, and I felt like I killed a baby, and I have to live with it on my soul. For a long time, I hated myself, and I prayed, and I knew that God forgave me. I knew that my fellow Christian brothers and sisters forgave me, but I couldn't forgive me, because it's a whole lot worse than what you could ever imagine it to be, and you don't realize how bad it really is. So on the way home from work, I was listening to Dr. Michael Brown in the Line of Fire, which is really odd because I listened to all these Christian stations, but then I go help murder babies from 8 to 5. It made no sense. But something told me to call him. So I called in as anonymous, and I told them that I was the manager of Planned Parenthood in Winston-Salem. And I asked him, I said, "Am I gone too far to come back to God?" And he said, "No.
You're not too far gone to go back, but you need to get out of there."
I resigned the next day. I didn't know what I was going to do. And then they contacted Love Life in Charlotte, and my rent was paid for months. There was food in my refrigerator. I didn't have to worry. And so now I go to their prayer walks, and I'll speak and I pray with them. Jesus says he'll give us a peace that surpasses all understanding. And that is the truest statement I have ever heard.